What's up guys, I'm James and this is the Great Gambino channel. I just purchased this Rothwell San Francisco watch box. It's the best watch box I've ever owned so far. It does come with a little warranty. Here's a box that it comes in. I'll just show you real quick. There's nothing in there obviously because it's below, but you can see it's just some basic little cushion paper there, and you have a flap there with the logo. A little bit more premium, but this is the type of, let me slide this over because I don't want to scratch the glass. But this is the kind of watch box I usually would buy. These are very common. You see these. I actually colored this red myself. But opening it up the box, you have these cheap little holsters. You know, these actually aren't the ones that came with this because I had to swap them out because the ones that came with it were much too big for some of my watches that were sized. But anyways, these are cheap. You have these little center pieces that lift up the dividers. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that down. There you go. And a piece of glass there. Nothing crazy that, but the exterior leather is very cheap. It's not real leather. Let me get that out of there. Okay, now moving on to this one. This is much better quality. What I love about this, first off, the leather, I don't know if this is real. Maybe it is. It feels much more real, at least to the touch and to the visual eye than the other one. The glass is huge. It's a nice 12-piece set. And if you notice, every single piece has space. So you're not gonna have to worry about the pieces bumping into each other. And there's no hinge. The other one, if you go back and see the video, it has a metal hinge, and the corner watches to wherever the hinge is, I believe it's on this side, it sits too close. I always put a watch there that I don't like too much, but in this case, it doesn't matter. My brew's nice and safe because there's no hinge, and even if there was, there's a lot of space between the edges. Let me just get a close-up look for you guys. Let's lift that baby up. You can see the texture and the quality. They sit very snug in there. That's what I love. They don't move around. A lot of times with my other watch boxes, you know, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and when I look in the box and they're not sitting straight up and perfect, some of them are kind of tilting forward or down, or they're just not level, it bothers me, and I always have to adjust them. In this one, they do not move. Oh, you have a little keyhole too, and it does come with a key to lock that up, obviously. If there's a keyhole, there's a key. But let's go through the watches really quick. So this one, starting from the left, is my Brew Metric. I think if I switch to the middle camera, you'll be able to see these better. Yes, there's the Brew Metric. It's a nice little micro brand piece. They have produced quite a few different styles of this watch, different variants, but I really like that. That's one of my favorite micro brands. Here's my gold PRX Tissot. This is the 40 millimeter. Lots of fun, lots of bling, lots of wrist presence. It's nice and thin because it's a quartz piece, so I enjoy this. I love the brush dial. Here is my Omega Speedmaster. This is the Hesselite version. Did a full review of all of these pieces, and I'll probably do a follow-up on this one after owning it for about a year or two. I have not done the follow-up video, but it's still in great condition. Not a lot of scratches on that Hesselite. I did use the Polywatch once for a video to show how that works, but it's holding up strong. You know, it's not too much of a mess on this one. It's very clean all around. It looks good still. Now this Omega I've had longer, this Seamaster. You could see this one does have a few scratches on it. The last time I did a review, the scratches looked much worse. Now that clasp is scratched up, but the rest of it, when you're wearing it on the wrist, you really don't see it. You guys have to understand that some of these videos are under macro lens, and you can see things much more than you could see in real life. There is one scratch here, but again, in real life, you can see in the top corner there, I could see it, but it really blends in with the light and the metal, the steel. You just don't notice it as much, and everything's ceramic, so you know it doesn't have any scratches on the ceramic or the sapphire, obviously. I love that watch, so I wear it all the time. I wear that watch almost every day. Here is the limited edition. This is the Seiko Matcha Green. Really like this watch. Hard Lex again. These are becoming much harder to find. I put it on a third-party strap. This originally comes on a green olive strap. Look at that beautiful hold. Try to hold it stable. Look at that textured dial. Little hair on there. It's really pretty dial. This one I just can't sell. I have to keep it because I know I'm not going to find this one again easily. They've gone from, I think I bought this for $500. They're selling for about $700 now. But look at that. Look at that beautiful. It's got like the Fume dial. Okay. Here is my orange GMT Seiko 5. I get a lot of wear out of this, especially now we're heading toward October. I like to put it on an orange strap like that, give it a little bit more of that pumpkin look. I want to order the pumpkin Barton band strap. That's what I'll probably put on it soon. But anyways, this does have a scratch on the hardlex. It's the first time I've ever scratched hardlex. I don't know if you could see it. It's somewhere right around here. Try to get the light so you can see. It doesn't look like it's picking up to me. I'll have to check the footage later. Anyways, because I scratched it, I did order this kit. I've seen on Jody on Just One More Watch, he buffed it out. I have the Dremel and all that ready to go. So I'm going to make a video showing my attempt to buff the scratch out with that. If I do mess it up, I will just order a sapphire crystal with AR coating. I'll lose the Cyclops eye, but I'm okay with that. Here is my G-Shock Red, the Cassiope as they call them. I got this for $50 on Joma Shop, and I didn't think I would like it that much, but I love it. I wear it all the time. I exercise with it. Great little piece. Okay, we have another micro brand here. This is the DIY do-it-yourself watch. My wife and I assembled this because that's what you do. They send you all the pieces and you assemble it yourself. You put the hands on, the dial in, everything. You attach to the movement. You assemble the crown. We put the bezel in ourselves. I ordered a separate bezel. But this is a nice little one. It's sapphire crystal as well. And this is on a blue Sharknado. Just makes it a little bit more fun for me. Makes it different. Okay. And the last watch that is in this box right now is the Seiko SKX013. I believe I got that model right. This is my old watch. My wife wears this now. I almost never wear this anymore. She wears it all the time. She loves it. So nice watch. Hardy gets the job done. She has it on a Barton Band Elite NATO strap. A lot of you have seen these. The SKX are very familiar to everyone. But that's my look at this nice quality watch box. If you want to grab one of these, get rid of that glare. They're on Amazon for $80 or $79. I'll put a link, like I said earlier, and you could check that out. They have different colors if you want to go with more of a maroon burgundy on black. They do have that. I was debating between these two. I just love this one. It reminds me of like a cigar box or something like that. But anyways, I do have lots more watch reviews coming in the future. I know I haven't been uploading that much. I've had a lot going on in my personal life lately, but I will try to get back on it. Look forward to that. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for taking your time out of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.